Rice. Hey, okay, everybody's on board. Now we say good morning. James Rice going live Wednesday morning, hump day. Who doesn't like hump day, middle of the month? April, spring cleaning. Got a few more days left. I love it. Take a look here in Ramona. One of the real estate agents has a huge annual neighborhood garage sale. What an amazing marketing piece. But also what an amazing reminder that right now garage sales are not garage sales, but spring cleaning is everywhere. People, I'm going to keep mentioning it. It's a funny thing. I think it was in John. People said, John, why do you come out and keep saying the same things day over day, day after day? And he said, you got to keep preaching it until you start doing it. The funny thing is, many of us want to think we need to find a new thing. We need to find a new thing. We need to find, no. Need to keep doing the same things to new people if you want to grow a community, grow a business, not different things to the same people. You set a mousetrap, you put cheese in it, you put peanut butter in it. They've been doing it for years. This stuff works. Before keto, before paleo, before Whole30, before whatever that you tried, people were in shape doing the same thing. People think about it. Before all of those, some people were fat, some people were skinny, some people had no muscle. You don't need bands, you don't need kettlebells, you don't need functional training. And I'm not even saying those are bad. But people, the problem, the issue, the what have you, isn't that you haven't found the right gym equipment, that you haven't found the right diet. The problem is that you're trying it, as opposed to doing it. Okay? Easy tip, everyone step back, take a quick look and say, hey, how much water are you drinking? Everyone says, I drink a lot. Well, no, that's not true. People say, I drink it, or they say, I don't drink any. Well, people, put a gallon jug in your fridge. Here's an easy tip. Put a gallon jug in your fridge, and you got to drink it before the end of the day. Put a half gallon in, drink that before noon, drink the other half gallon after noon. I know myself, if I'm not keeping track of it, I'll start off, as many of you know, with my mason jar, which I think is like 24, maybe even 30 ounces. This is where I start. And so this is my second one, and it's just after, it's 9:30. Generally, I'll have this done before 9, but I'm not going to kid you. I was blessed today. I had a phone call with a young lady in Indiana, and I did a Zoom with a lady in the UK. Choked on it. Woo! Anyway, the basics. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in shape. Someone else is in shape. That dude ran the 4-minute mile. It's not new stuff you need. Quit searching for new. Quit searching for the thing that'll work. Make sense? Please don't die. I love that. That's funny, Tyler. Woo! That's some serious water. Okay. I'm going to do a little sharing, not a lot. People clean out, spring cleaning right now. Get together with some friends. Clean out your heart, clean out your brain. Get rid of a couple friends, a couple shows, a couple readings, a couple things you're listening to, a couple places you're shopping, going, trolling through. Get rid of it. Remember, you only got so much capacity. So if you're filling it out with junk, you don't have room for good. Make sense? Sweet. Okay. Drink a lot of water. Don't eat unless you're hungry. Don't overeat. Never quit. Had some good readings this morning. I want to share them with you. I'm going to share a little bit, and we're going to rock and roll. I see Robert Martin out here. Huge shout out. Last night, Tuesday, first on Monday, a couple of us got together and fellowshiped and made, some gains and some growth together, took some action together. In fact, who was it today was saying something about, a good listener, a good whatever. People, listening is good. Listening to the live is good. The Zoom is good. Whoever you listen to in the morning is good. Action's better. Listen less, take more action. There you go. There's your tip. Listen less, quote less, take more action. So Robert Martin, super cool. 5 o'clock calls me, hey, we get together at 6. I'm thinking to myself, holy cow, that's a little late, but sure, I'm game. Holy cow, Marisa showed up, who's been wanting to be back in the game. So are we inviting her? You know, and she brought her neighbors, a nice young couple from Georgia. He's in the Marines. Great, a couple of they came, and Carissa, who I hadn't seen for a while, came. So a boom, spur of the moment meeting without much warning produced Marisa cruising back, and she brought guests. It's huge, people. And Carissa showed up. Robert, let's do somewhere a yogurt thing, an evening yogurt thing, a couple snacks afterwards. I bet we'll put 30 people in that room. It'll be fellowship and fun. We need to do more. Okay, I need to do more. Just simply community and fellowship activities where we get 30 people together and we just have fun. Okay, ponder this. So we're reading in First Chronicles, which I think Samuel King Chronicles, they're just simply kind of reviewing again different perspective from they started David and go all the way to the end. They leave out the first king, Saul. Is that what Chronicles about? If you're not reading it, then you probably don't even care. Yes, so same period as Samuel 2, which is David through Kings 2, different perspective. So talking about starting with David. Cool, got that one right. Check this out. Check it out. Yeah, 19th. Plan ahead. Here, put this in your memory bank. Plan ahead. After all, it wasn't raining when Noah built his ark. I just love that. I think that's hilarious. I think it's amazing. Ooh, I'm going to get in trouble here. I just think it's amazing how many people. My parents were planners. You're going to go on a trip. You got the snacks. You got sunblock. You got jumper cables. You got the things you need in case something happens. I swear California would go, you know what? Let's spend the money on some cool shit and just go and see what happens. There's a good comment for getting you in trouble. The lack of preparedness baffles me. It wasn't raining when Noah built his ark. Presumptuous living in the future is wrong. Careful planning for the future is right. Those who fail to plan to fail. If you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up someplace else. People, take a second on that one. Your spring cleaning. In your faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances, where are you going? Will you make some time and really say, where do you want to be? And the funny thing is, like my Rice and Shine said yesterday, is you know where you want to be and you know who you are. It's amazing, who you're like leaving behind. And it's saying today, it's amazing as you do your personal growth, how many people you thought you couldn't live without, it's easy to let them go. People, that's part of the process. Let's chat about that real quick. If you don't think you're going to change and get better, that you're not going to leave some of your friends, because many of them, and you were part of it, you were hanging with people who made you feel safe, who validated that you're doing the best you can, that you're okay, your mediocrity, your status quo was okay. So two things happen when that person comes and questions you about where you're going, or your new friends. You either go, holy cow, I want to come with you, or go, hey, don't bug me, it's none of your business. Does that make sense? So remember, there's no problem, because no one doesn't want to be better. They don't want to be in better shape, better budget, better family, better relationships, better career. They're just not ready, so they generally get defensive. That being said, people, if you don't think you're going to change hobbies, change careers, change belief, change your diet, change your change, and not have some people scoff at you because they don't want to let you go because you're part of their safety net, you're kidding yourself. I have more disturbances and distractions and naysayers now than ever before. But also my fitness is better, my check's better, my relationships are better. Just part of it. Like I tell people, Ray Kroc could have stayed at the burger shop, made the best burgers and shakes, and had everything easy. Or he can have whatever number of restaurants he has, I suppose a few thousand, have something go wrong every day. People say something about his food every day. I make fun of that crap every day. I can't believe anybody eats it. I say it's disgusting, ridiculous, unbelievable. Ray Kroc's good with it. He's good. Good. He's like, okay, James Rice doesn't dig my burgers, doesn't dig my playground set, but you know what? Lots of people do. Same thing with you as you move and change. You're going to have naysayers. Does that make sense? Boom, boom, boom. That's that. That's that. I'm going to call this guy back. 1 second. I'm going to call that guy back. So, and then in this book by Timothy Keller, which is one of my favorite books of the Bible, is my wisdom, not just knowledge. Knowledge applied is wisdom. We all got knowledge. Know to get to the gym, know to get to church, know to bring our girlfriend or wife, flowers, know to bring our spouse a new fish, blah, 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 blah. We all know. Applying it's wisdom. I think I was reading at the bottom here. So light in a messenger's eyes brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. So for joy in our hearts, we need people with light in their eyes. But where do they get it? Christians, they can have joy based on all circumstances. We believe it believes in meditation on God. Where is your foundation? Where are your fundamentals? Many times we get thrown off course because our fundamentals or our foundation is just in the things that happen. So of course you're not going to have joy. I think it's funny, amazing, hilarious how many people are just in California losing their marbles about the weather. Let it go. You're going to have plenty of sun. But it's what they're used to. It's what they count on. And I love the sun. But believe me, people, there's plenty coming. Plenty coming. You talk about the gospel being the good news. How about you being the good news also? How about you leading with love and joy, no matter what the weather is? Would anyone say that your joy and happiness lifts up their hearts? People, someone told me that yesterday. Someone's not connecting with you, collaborating with you, loving on you, following you. Just kill them with kindness. Kill them with love. I do not want to make room in my limited supply or room in my heart, my room in my soul for non-joy. And I don't want to think about it. I don't want to meditate on it. I don't want to try to figure it out. Just be nice. And the people that come back and show up at Starbucks, show up at my house, show up at my lab, show up at my Zoom, show up at my, that's who you work and go with. They have good days, bad days. I don't even really try to figure it out. Just keep doing it. Wondering, thinking, what's they're doing, what is their motive? It's a waste of time, people. The cool thing is, if you invite enough and they don't show up, if you give them love enough and they don't show up, you'll see they'll share their signs. But people have good days, bad days. Give them a break. Quit wondering about it, figuring it out. Just control and handle you and your joy and your love that you bring people. That makes sense? So I'm going to jump off, going to head to the gym, do a little cardio, going to sit outside sometime today, enjoy the sun. We're going to share a little joy. Anyway, hope this helps. Questions, comments, thoughts, hit me. If you like what we're doing at all, just share it with your ride or dies. Bring 3 or 4 people on board. Bring them to a live, bring them to a Zoom, bring them to a get-together. Give people opportunities to jump on board with you. Give people opportunities to show up and then engage them. In fact, Robert Martin, Jamie, Marisa, the young couple last night, are we friends with them on social media? Did we tag them in the post? Did we say to them, holy cow, I bet you got friends that like to lose weight, gain energy, whatever you need? If I gave them a couple samples, would you hand them out to your best friend? Did we engage them? Are we going to bring them some samples now so that they can get started now? Engage them immediately. All right. I'm going to rock and roll. Questions, comments, thoughts, get a hold of me. Hope you're off to a good start. Have an amazing Wednesday. Hit you again later. Love you.